Hello, good morning, happy Sunday everybody. Just as I said yesterday, I promised you I'd come back on. Sunday morning here in Australia, same, stinking hot. It is 33, I think, degrees. It's probably about 80 to 90% humidity. It is disgusting. But anyway, that's life. So I do love this time of the year. Hey Jules, how are you? When I look at all of my American mates and they're all in their beautiful, cool weather, some complaining it's too cold. But I guess you always want what you don't have. But we really don't have a winter here. So I love living my life vicariously through all my American winter friends. So I'm in a singlet because it is just stinking hot. So I thought I would talk today. Say hi when you come on and let me know where you're from. I thought I'd talk about my life transformation because a lot of people come into this space and they don't really want to know about the modules that's in the program you're selling. They don't want to know about what you're offering, etc. They're interested in the transformation. They want to know, if I come in and I purchase a program here, what is the transformation that I'm going to get? And so I thought that this was a good place to start because my transformation has been chalk and cheese. Like, it has been quite incredible. It's been 2 years now since I've been into this space. I still have a full-time job. I'm on extended leave at the moment. I cut back to although full-time, I only go in part-time. And I'm on quite a few months extended leave, which is so incredible. I'm so happy. And I'm very lucky that I can do that. I know someone was saying that in the States they don't have, and in the UK, long service leave. But in Australia, you get extra days every year for the length of period that you're in a workplace. So where I work, after 7 years, you can take what's called long service leave and you can accrue that. So you accrue it for the first 7 years and if you're still there every year after. So I've been in my role 15 years, so about 5 months owing to me of paid leave. That's just long service leave, not holiday leave, just long service leave. So I'm on extended leave at the moment, which is incredible. So that is what I do sort of in my 9 to 5. And then, as I said, I came into this space. I was pretty much a burnt out, broke, single parent. I'd raised my children for 20 years on my own, pretty much. While they were lucky, they definitely went to private schools, and that was paid for, which was incredible. And I'm very thankful for that. But everything else was left to me. So also too, my youngest has lifelong disabilities. So for a lot of those earlier years, she's now 21, but who's my youngest? But for a lot of those years in the early days, I couldn't work because I physically couldn't work because I had her and attending to all her medical needs, hospital stays. We'd do things like go into hospital or go to a doctor's appointment and they'd say, you need to go around to the kids' ward and be admitted. And you'd be there 10, 15 days. So not only could I not work, I then had to sort out other children and do all that sort of stuff. So it was pretty rough, those early years. But we've got through that. And thankfully, those hospital stays have been less and less. In fact, I can't even tell you the last time she was in hospital. Like 4 or 5 years ago, I think now, for an extended period. So we're very lucky, touch wood. As I said, I was really limited on what I could do. I worked as a mortgage broker for a number of years in a part-time casual capacity. I got absolutely ripped off there. They underpaid me. They just, it was terrible. But anyway, when you're in that situation where you have to bring in some money, you do what you have to do, don't you? Then the whole time I've been working, like my daughter, for instance, couldn't go to before or after school care. I would have to have nannies in the house. And it got to the time and point where sometimes I think I'd just be working to pay the babysitters. Very lucky in Australia, we then have a disability insurance scheme that came in about 5-6 years ago now. And that also changed my life because it allowed me to be an adult, a mother to all of my children, not just one. And it allowed her to then go to a huge amount of therapies and different things like that. So, but I still, this entire time was living paycheck to paycheck. So I was pretty desperate when I started this. And I knew, as I said the other day, I couldn't do anything that took me out of the house. I had to have a second job or a second income that I did from home because she was around and I couldn't be out of the house any more than I already was. So that's when I found digital and affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing first, some people think they're the same thing. They are different, but very similar. And so I went from that to the first 3 months not earning a huge amount. I earned my first 4-figure month was the 4th month that I started. And then after that, the best month I ever had was of October of last year, which was 28,000 US in that month, which is incredible because that's, I think, about 33,000 Australian dollars. So it was over in total. It'd be, I say 145. It'd be over 155-ish now, I'd say. I definitely have had months that are better than others, but overall, I've had incredible success. So if you think $150,000, how that can change your life. I paid out debt. I was able to travel to Dubai last year, which was incredible. And thankfully, the kids were old enough and I had that disability insurance scheme that I could have care for my daughter while I was away. I have helped out children financially, each their own, don't come at me for that. But, I figure my kids over the years have had a fantastic life and upbringing, but in other ways it's been quite hard on them. So it's been nice as a mother to be able to support in certain ways where I just haven't been able to do that. So I've done that. I've been able to do things like replace fridges, replace washing machines, things that die over the years and would have just sent me into an absolute tailspin. I would have had to have financed them. I would have had to have paid them off over a year or all that sort of stuff, all that extra interest. Things like that now I can do. I go to an appointment and it's such a weird feeling from going shopping or going to an appointment, a medical appointment, anything like that, and always checking either before you go into the appointment or the store or something that if you've got enough in that account, and if you don't, then you have to transfer it from another account. And is there enough money in the other account to put into that account that you can then pay that account back? All of those sorts of things. It's so incredible to not have that feeling anymore, to be able to live my life not ruled by can I afford something or not. I've changed my whole mindset. I love doing my daily affirmations now, something that I would have laughed at years ago. So it's been the complete transformation. I couldn't be a more different person than I was 2 years ago to what I am now. It's been absolutely incredible. So when people would say they want to come into this space and they look and they think, do I purchase a course or do I purchase a program to teach me these skills? Well, yes, you do definitely have to start somewhere, and the best way is to start is to by purchasing a program or a course to learn these skills. Also investing in a mentor or a coach. So I do a lot of coaching now of students as well. That is, you've got to start somewhere, so you've got to put in the work. But it's when I talk to people and I sort of say to them, when you are thinking about coming into this space, it's not the actual program that you're selling as such, it's more the transformation. So honestly, that transformation is what no one wants if you're looking at something like this, you don't want to live the way you're living now in 2025, so in a year's time. So so you say, like I say to people, so are we going to repeat 2024? And they go, no, I'm never going to live like that. I said, so this is where you want to be in 2025? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, so, you have to, you are selling the result, and that's what people need, because if they're coming to you in this space, I've found they don't want to be where they are now. They can see my 2025 is going to be so much different to even 2024, because, I've now entered more into the coaching space as well. And, from that, I'm going to help and see other women or men or anybody who's in this space who wants coaching help succeed. And that's the best feeling ever, is to see someone that you've helped actually start making sales and succeeding. And that's, I think, the biggest thing is that people just think, you've got to sell a program because it's got 38 modules, 100 videos, all of these sort of things. But it's not actually that. All right, there's my alarm going off. It's the transformation that you are going to enable someone to have, and that is incredible. And as I said, going from a single, burnt out, broke, exhausted, shitty, cranky, horrible person 2 years ago, it's honestly just, to now, it couldn't be more different. Family for Explore has just said, I've been trying for a year with zero success. See, that makes my heart so sad, because that shouldn't be the case. You honestly put my all into it. 2024 has been crap. Yeah, look, 2024 has been crap for me. A lot of the things, but because I lost my dad earlier this year. So yeah, it's like, and I hate saying that, because I said to someone the other day, as I went to 2 funerals this week as well of my beautiful friends, both their dads who passed away. It's been the year, I don't know, maybe it's the age I'm coming into, but I have a lot of friends whose parents are either passing away or a lot getting struck with dementia and Alzheimer's, and sort of having to put into homes, all of those sorts of things. And someone said, you go through your life, or another friend said, you go through your life, you're raising your kids, and then your kids leave home and you have a few years, but your kids leave home and your parents come back, or not that they come back, but they become more of a focus on where you've got to direct your energy looking after them. And I said that to someone this week after the 2 funerals, and I said, oh yeah, it has been absolute crap, but I hate wishing it away, because in so many other ways it's been beautiful, it's been incredible, but it's just, this is the thing. You don't want to wait now and do the same definition of insanity, expecting the same, wanting a different result with doing the same things next year. And tell me, family of 4, I'm sure that's not your name, but what are you in a digital program or an affiliate marketing program? There's so many ways. Or if you don't want to share here, reach out to me via DM and let's see if I can help you, because I know so many people. Lucy, hi Lucy. I've seen so many people in this space now that definitely have been, like, one of my friends has been doing this for 2 years and she's not made a cent, and she still shows up every single day. So kudos to her. But she also is headfast in staying in one particular program and learning one particular method, and that's it. And I look at her reels, I look at her content, her stories, and I think, oh, yawdy, it's boring, yawning. It's so boring. No one's, it's just the same story over and over again. And this is the thing. People need to see the human side of you. Okay, Lucy was in Phillips, and then a similar program showed up every single day. I'm sure you did, Lucy. Absolutely. Yeah, look, I'm not one to bag anything online or say bad things about other people's programs, because you know what? They all work individually, and that particular program, that person has made millions of dollars, and I haven't made millions of dollars. But you've got to, the thing that I learned, Lucy, as I was a head coach for that program for a long time, you've got to be with something that aligns with you and fills your heart and soul with passion. And that's why I also have moved into more of the coaching space. Oh, look, my daughter has just joined. Hi, Em. She's at the beach with her beautiful friend. So, you've got to really feel passionate and aligned with what you're doing. And the thing that I have and say about particular programs is that you've got to imagine this, and it took me a year to work this out. If that particular person who runs that program leaves or changes their mind or does something different, you have no control over your own business. Now, we all started these things, I'm sure, to get our time and freedom, to obviously first and foremost to make some money, extra money. And we, it makes me so passionate about this, is that like what happened in January of this year, that particular person changed their mind, changed the whole program, and everyone's income went from this to this. And that made me realize and take a few months of stepping back a bit, because that was when my dad got really sick and subsequently passed away. And then I had a family wedding in the middle of the year, which kind of took a lot of my time. So I kind of stepped back a little bit from the space. I still posted every day, but I really stepped back quite a bit. And it made me realize that I want to have a business that I am in control of, and that you're in control of, Lucy. And you need to, there's so many niches and passions out there. I have conversations with people, and then all of a sudden they say something and I go, oh my God, there you go. Like, what are you, what's something you're super passionate about? What's something that you feel differently about that? Like, I know people in this space that have done things like a digital product about mapping and hoarding and tidying up the inside of your house, made a fortune from it. What was the other one? Women who want to get pregnant, can't get pregnant, so they've got to start eating disorders and then fertility. So e-books about that, because this particular person had a major passion about that, and obviously it had affected herself, and she had healed herself, and she's like got 74 babies of people that have had babies within her coaching container that she talks about these digital products. And I'm not saying digital products are the be all and end all. You can make any product, and you can be an affiliate, you can make an affiliate product, all of those sorts of things. So I challenge anyone out there who is struggling in their business and is struggling to make any sort of money in the online space, is you need to be different. You need to differentiate yourself, and you need to put yourself out there. And you know what, it might take a while for whatever you are passionate about, whatever your little area, your niche is, to kick off and get going. But once you do, I promise you, if you set that up for yourself and you set it up in the right way, yep, I'm a coach, but I do think the best thing is to get a coach. You know, if it's 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is, but they need to light that fire in you, the passion in you. They need to kick you up the butt. They need to be honest. You do need me, Lucy. They need to be honest with you, and they need to say, like, I'd love to say to that other particular person, your content is boring. I am bored of seeing it, and your monotone voice, your everything. It's honestly like you're just doing it over and over again, just churning. And why would you, honestly, no one is going to buy anything from this particular person. I challenge anyone is to really stop and think about it. And yes, it might be a little bit of a slow burn to start with, but I promise you, if you put in the hard work, like today is Sunday, I'm going to build a new website today. It's so random. But I am, because it's, as I said, I've moved more into the coaching space, and I've been going through with what I've got, and it's fine. It's all working well. That is something that I wanted to do. And that was something that was on the top of my list to have done while I'm on extended leave. So you know what? I've got my youngest, who, as I said, has some disabilities. So she's gone off to the beach. I hope she's not still listening now, but that's all right. She's gone off to the beach for the day so that I can sit here for the next 5 hours and finish this website, which I'm actually really excited to do. And one of the reasons I'm so excited as well is that 2 years ago again, I would have had absolutely none and buckleys, no idea whatsoever how to build a website. But because I have now been in this space, and I've done this a number of times, and I've got better at it, and some of them have been tragic when I look back at the beginning ones, but it's just, you learn these new skills, and these were skills that I will have with me for the rest of my life. Lucy, don't go back to a 9 to 5. I don't want to say that, but maybe let's talk. Book through my Stan store. There's a link there. You can book a free discovery call. Book a call. Let's jump on a call and see how we can change things for you. I don't want you to give up on yourself, because the only time it doesn't work is when you do give up. And you know what? I'm so honest. I get it. After Dad died this year, and I'd been sort of coming and going with it, with my business, I was like, nah, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do it. But the flip side to that is going back to living off my salary. Now, I am on a 6-figure salary. I'm on a good salary at my university. But with the cost of living, and I'm not sure where you're from, Lucy, but the cost of living in Australia, it's bloody expensive. And I've got no, I'm no longer doing that course. Someone just asked if I'm promoting that course. No, I'm not. And I haven't done for quite some time now, actually. So what was I going to sing? You're from England. Oh, there you go. My beautiful daughter is living in London at the moment. I'm not so sure she'll be feeling so good right now. I just saw a video of her dancing on the bench tops at her Christmas party. So fun. I'm not sure where she gets that from. Definitely her father. No, me. We love a good party. Oh God, now I've lost train of thought where I was going. I completely lost it. But as I said, if you are, you're stuck, jump on my Stan store, book in a call with me, and wind is horrible here. She did send me a photo. I took a video yesterday. She lives in London. She sent me a video of her walking down the street with the umbrella like twisting backwards because it was so windy. But no, they've got a party inside. She is just north of London. But so I saw her this year in the middle of the year when I actually went over with her. and I'm hoping to go back next year. But you know what? She's 28, having the time of her life. She doesn't need me there. But anyway, as I was saying, so I do promote the Digital Wealth Academy, which is an incredible program, and also but mainly working now in the coaching space. So taking people who, more about building a business. So whether it's your affiliate marketing program that you need help with, or whether it's a digital marketing program you need help with, but also fine tuning and drilling down to find the idea of growing, either stacking on your MRR products or growing a business from some idea that you have that you can then turn that into a digital product. You can turn it into a course. You can teach other people how to do it. I mean, I have about 3 or 4 different ideas in my head that, I think would be great. I'm just not going to do that yet. I need to finish this coaching website, and then potentially may, while I'm on extended leave, start over the next few months, start another Instagram account and grow one of those other products. It's in the disability space, so it's in a completely different space, but I've had so much experience over the years with that. So it's now that I've learned the ins and outs of building a business properly, building a business for yourself, building a business for the long-term future, and being able to scale that, then and also to a lot of my limiting belief. I've done a lot of limiting belief work in the last sort of 12 months, and you know, some people, 2-3 years ago I would have said it's all cheesy, it's bollocks, it's BS, none of that's true, but it is true. And until you go diving into it, you don't actually realize how true all of that is. So I've worked on a lot of that. But so I will leave you now and not rabble on. Does anyone have any other questions? Let me know. I will post this. I've been posting these lives in my feed if anyone wants to refer back to it. As I said, you can jump into my Stan Store and book a call with me. I'm happy to chat through and see if we can work together and what we can do. But honestly, don't give up. Giving up is when you stop, and that it's, if you've put in so much time and work, you realize that it's fine to step away for a day, a week, whatever, and regain yourself, and then come back fighting fit, because that's what I've done that a few times and thought, nah, I just need, and I've actually told that to students, step away from it, step away from your phone, your computer over the next day or two. The internet is not going to forget you, and come back refreshed, because we're all human and we all need to do that. So on that note, have a happy Sunday. I hope you're warm if you're in a cold space, and I hope you're cool if you're in Australia, because it's disgusting. Chat to you all. I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye, guys.